What's up guys, Alberto Big Boost here. We are working on the new shop. This is so exciting. I finally got some lighting on the new tool cabinet or tool cart or aka workstation. I don't know what it's called. What are you doing? Marco's over here keeping me some company, but he's behind the scenes playing with my freshly coated parts. Alright guys, so we got the 2JZ engine. I've been putting a lot of work into this thing. I still have to make a video explaining everything that I did off camera the past couple of weeks because I was in the transition of moving here and everything. It's a lot of work, but we're here, so we're gonna install the exhaust manifold, the turbo, downpipe, everything. It's gonna go into the car pretty much permanently because I had it before, like kind of like mocked up so I could start fabricating everything. But we're getting on the final stages of the build, so we're gonna put everything where it needs to be, and then we can keep moving to the next part. On this table, I have the exhaust manifold, wastegate, turbo housing, dump tube, downpipe, the turbocharger, air intake, and then this will be the charge pipe. I've already been working on putting the fittings on the wastegate. I've been using some of the new stuff from Permatex. You got the seal on lock thread compound, so this is basically thread locker and thread sealer in one, which is really handy. So I got this fittings blocked off, and I only left the ones that I'm going to be using. This is the lower port over here, top port on this side. Then we got these little bar stainless steel fittings that come with the wastegate. I gotta put some thread sealing on this and then put it on. We're going to put a little bit of this thread sealing on this. Just a little bit. This is really difficult to put a little bit on. I like that for some reason the formula is nicer to apply than the old stuff. So it doesn't like smudge all over the place. Actually, like more of a gel than a paste. Before it used to be like a paste, so like it all run down and stuff. This is a lot nicer. Maybe because it's like mixed with the thread locker, but it definitely, it's a lot easier to work with. I think I put a little bit too much this time. Tighten this, then put it real nice and tight. I think I'm putting the hand right in the middle of the fittings. There we go. And done. Before we continue with the next part of this video, the guys over at Illuminator Work Light sent me this really awesome work light that I can put on the hood of the E36 and make the videos like a million times better because I have all the LED lighting necessary to make these videos really awesome. Let's go ahead and open this box and see what we got. Oh god, I gotta be really careful with this like new knife. It's like too good almost. Carefully open the seam. Don't cut the stuff that's inside the box. What am I doing wrong? Oh, it's like, it's two boxes. That's why. Sweet. I've always wanted my own one of the Illuminator LEDs. Very important feature of this light, it produces up to 4,000 lumens of brightness. A really bright thing. It has 195 LEDs across the whole thing, so I don't know how many LEDs are per strips, but we'll put this on the car and you'll see just how bright it is. Guys, check out how bright this light is. Like, wait, Marco, come over here a little bit closer, a little bit to the right. All right, that's good. See, the engine's much brighter now. You can really appreciate this side. Marco, come on, move a little bit over to the left. Now you can see the exhaust side. Marco, all the way over there. You stand right here. Wow, look at all the view that you have under your hood now. Mark, you're doing a really great job. Oh my god, you're so bright on the video.
All you need is a trusty assistant.
It suits you very well. Look at that. Marco's a human flashlight. Like, what's the name of those little bugs that light up?
I feel like my girlfriend.
What? That's like your bra?
Yeah, bro.
That is so good. Dude, you're so bright right now. We figured there's two ways you can strap this down. You can do it from the sides of the hood, or in this case, we went from the top and we strapped it like this. This seemed to work a lot nicer to keep it more tucked towards into the hood. Marco, hit it. Wow, look at this. This is gonna allow me to include every detail of this engine on the videos. No more shadows or anything anywhere. You can see the whole entire thing bright as day. Now I gotta cover the car, because we're gonna be doing something pretty crafty tomorrow. So I don't wanna have any accidents with the car. They're reached so far. Dropped off another batch of the t-shirts. These ones are mostly going to Australia, which is really cool. There's also this little tiny island on the side of Madagascar that ordered, I think, a double XL large too. I've been shipping out shirts to countries that I didn't even know existed. So thank you guys for the amazing support. Now let's go back to the shop and just keep working on the E36. And we are back at the shop. I'm recording today with the new Sony ZV-1 camera that I posted on one of my previous videos. Now that the wall is all painted, I was able to unfold the car again and take the wrap off. Now I can resume with this thing, which I'm so excited about finally installing. The G35 900 Turbo from Garrett Motion. This thing is gonna sound ultra sweet. In order to have a lot of boost, you need to be able to make sure you don't have any leaks. That's especially on the exhaust side. If you have any exhaust leak, you will lose boost or get a ton of lag. So we have brand new Toyota exhaust manifold gaskets. I accompany that with Permatex Optimum Gray Max Torque formula. I use this stuff on all my exhaust gaskets, especially on the turbo ones. That way it ensures that I have a leak-free seal. We're gonna go ahead and open up the new tube. And we're gonna apply a little bit to create just a gentle film over the gasket. You don't have to put it on the entire gasket, just on the contact point, or like the pressure point where it crushes and seals. I'm going to put some on the other side, then I'm gonna install it onto the cylinder head. Perfect. And doing the other side. And now we're going to install the exhaust manifold. So we just lower this guy right here. And then we put the fasteners. I'm using ARP nuts for this. Not only is that better hardware, but it looks really good as well. And now using a 12mm wrench, I'm gonna tighten it down. On this, same as a head gasket, you start from the inside of the flange and work your way out. I have this really nice bendy wrench that makes it a lot more comfortable. to install the turbo, which is basically the super core, is what this section of the turbo is called, which consists of the center core and the compressor housing. I already have all the lines installed and kind of like pretty much tightened. So now I just have to align the V-band flange here and slide the clamp over. Now we're going to install the water lines, which basically hooks up right here. Then we have the top hose, goes into this little bypass pipe that goes from the water pump onto the cylinder head. Then we're gonna tighten this using my really nice Ditchworks AN wrenches. This one is a -6. It's pretty much want the hose to be right about there. Tighten it pretty good. Don't want to break it either. Good thing about using these wrenches is it will not scratch the fitting, so you have a nice professional look. I plugged the turbo into the right position by positioning the charge pipe. That way I was able to just plug a little bit this way. Then I went ahead and clamped this clamp right here, which secures the rotation of the center housing to the exhaust housing. Now we're gonna move on to the back and we're gonna install the wastegate tube and the downpipe. And also from the bottom of the car, I'll be able to tighten down the oil return line. One of my favorite parts about this has to be installing the titanium exhaust onto the downpipe. So the downpipe is made out of stainless steel, but the rest of the exhaust is all 3.5-inch titanium, which should give a really sick 2JC sound to this thing. There. I've got the whole turbo already installed. We got the wastegate tube, comes right out of the hood. Downpipe has been aligned, everything is tightened down. And the last component that I have is the air intake. I make something really cool for this. We'll start with a Mishimoto air filter, followed by a 4-inch carbon fiber tube and a really nice Vibrant Performance silicone clamp. This weighs like nothing and it's gonna look really sick. Just gonna like slide this over like this, angle it slightly, and boom. What do you guys think? This looks so aggressive. Do you like titanium or do you like carbon fiber more for the intake? Comment below. The 2J is one step closer to being done, but I still have a lot more parts to install on this thing, followed by next video I have to address harmonics. So stay tuned for the next video. Please smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. Big Boost here. Bye guys.